Hi, welcome to the Westport Library's Take Your Library to Your Child Family Craft activity. I'm Margaret. I'm a youth services librarian, and I'm really happy to show you one of my favorite crafts that I've made through the years, snowflake clings. The first thing, anytime we're ready to do a craft or stuff, we have to make sure we have all our supplies. So the first thing would be your snowflake design. I know you probably have markers and paper, so you can get drawing a snowflake that you want to make into a window cling, a nice decoration. I already have a few made up, and I just want to point out some of the things for all of my designs here. And one more we'll take a look at, something like this. All the designs are connected, straight lines through everything, because when you pick up your cling to put it on the window, you don't want to pick up different pieces. All the lines, most of the lines, are all about the same size, because when you start gluing, these dots, like right here and in the very center, will be much stickier than the rest of your design. Everything will dry at a different rate. So it's kind of nice to figure out what you need to do. So let's take our clings and put them aside for a minute. White glue. Get a white glue with the squeeze top, because you're going to be squeezing out the glue into nice lines, and this is very helpful. Toothpicks or everything are okay. If that's what you have, go ahead and use it. It's your project and you can make it work, I'm sure. We have some great minds out there working together. Now we have the white glue, and the reason we want white glue is it's water-based, so it cleans up real easy, and it comes off the windows very easily. Glitter. I have red, I have gold, I have a little bit of silver left. So any color you want, the more the better, in my opinion, but that's just my opinion. And plastic baggies. I like to use plastic baggies because I can put my finished snowflake aside and work on another. Now, baggies are very limp and messy. Well, just very limp. You also need cardboard sheets cut into the size to put into your baggie. It can be box cardboard, it can be shirt cardboard, it could be cardstock, anything that's a little firm and will keep your snowflake template nice and stiff. So you need your cardboard. And, oh yeah, a tray, a box, something, lid, whatever you want to call it, that you're going to pour your glitter over. This will collect your glitter, or most of it, into one place and let you scrape it off and reuse it again, or throw it into the garbage with the least muss and fuss possible, which is nice. We parents, we like no muss, no fuss projects. So thanks to the wonderful technology, you can pause this video and create your snowflake. I, on the other hand, am going to pretend I cut my snowflakes out to the size that I wanted. Now, I wouldn't necessarily make bigger snowflakes than about this 4-inch square, just because when you start peeling them and stuff and trying to get them onto the window, they create a little bit of a problem. So I've already cut my cardboard pieces. I'm going to put it in the baggie, and I'm going to put my snowflake template in as well. And it's going to be nice, flat. You can tell mine's a little askew. It doesn't matter. It just has to stay in position. What's nice about this project is once I do the snowflake and I want to make some more, I just carefully slide this all out, leave my glitter and my snowflake here, and make another one. So I think most people have sandwich bags. If you have Ziploc bags, I would cut the Ziploc part off of it, because I doubt you're going to reuse the bag, and the Ziploc can catch your design, and then you'll get glue everywhere. So I chose my one design, and I put it right here. Now I'm going to take my glue, and carefully I'm going to glue following my design. If you've ever used puffy paint before, it's really nice that when you reach the end of the line, and I'm trying to make it as steady as possible, that you stop gluing and go backwards. This will avoid a really big blob of glue at the end of your line. If you want a big ball at the end, go ahead and do it. But anytime you're crossing other glue in what you're doing, I would recommend you stop gluing. Otherwise, you'll get more and more glue in one spot, which will take a real long time to dry. And whoops, this made mine a little curly-Q-ish, which I don't think will be that bad. Yeah, it's already spreading out. So I'm following my pattern, and I'm getting all this where I want it. And did you notice it didn't quite go where I wanted, so I used the very tip of my glue to smooch it out a little bit. You can use that. You can use a toothpick. You could use, I don't know, practically anything that's a little pointy. Oh, the tip of a pen or a pencil, whatever you want. I'm trying not to drip everything all over because I don't want a lot of little dots and glue, pieces of glue, spots of glue all over my design. I just want one set design. Oops, I didn't finish it. So got to finish it first before I go to the next step. Got to open my glue to finish it too. So many things to think about when we're working, right? Oh, here we go. Whoops, I'll clean that up in a minute. I'll show you how. Made a little drop, just what I said I didn't really want to do. So close your glue so it doesn't dry up. So I have a little smear of glue right here. I am just taking it up with my finger and I'm going to wipe it on my cardboard box. If you have a tissue or paper towel or napkin, you can wipe your hands on that. So look, I'll lift this up a little bit. You can see I have my snowflake covered with glue. Now it's the fun part. I get to put glitter on it. I can see you're saying, why does she have this paintbrush? This is for when I'm all done. I'm just going to paint all my glitter from my tray into the corner and pour it into an old container. So now I have multicolored glue and glitter in here, and everything else is colors are separated. So I say the more the better. You can't go wrong with lots of glue all over your design. Make sure you cover your whole snowflake. You shouldn't be able to see any glue through this. Now, very carefully, going to just lift it up and shake it off. And you want to shake it carefully because you don't want your glue to start running. And glue is running. It's going to happen. So just take your precautions. I now have a red snowflake. And I'm going to go put it on the window. I'm not. I'm going to wait. I'm going to take my design out, put my snowflake aside, and I'm going to let it dry. And I can use this stuff to make more snowflakes in different colors, as many as I want. And I can put them wherever I want. Now, the windows are really, really bright, so I can't put anything up on the window right now, but I will show you what we're going to do. We're letting this dry flat for anywhere from 12, probably about a good 12 hours. Let me get this out of the way. Pull in my handy dandy display. Actually, this is my handy dandy recipe holder. As you see, I already put one snowflake on it right here. I'm going to grab a snowflake I made last night. I want to show you how we're going to do this now. Oops. Put things back. So you're gently going to test your snowflake periodically by lifting it off of your baggie. Lift carefully because it still can rip. Now, you see, I don't know if you can, but I'll explain. This piece is still a little gluey, which is perfect. The top is nice and dry, a little stiff, kind of supple, but it's still sticking to the baggie. I am not leaving tons of wet glue on the baggie. I'm pulling this off very carefully. Oops, and as it gets to the middle, you might have to grab the middle pieces. There, see, there's not much. You can see just a little bit of glue on there. And now, just so you can see it, I'm going to stick this on my little rack here. Just tap it onto your window. I'm assuming you're going to put it on a window. Now, some of the pieces are sticking up, which on a window means they're going to fall down after a while. So this is something I've learned to do. I take a little bit of warm water with a tiny paintbrush, and wherever it's not sticking, I wet the glue down a little bit. I think this will make the glue just sticky enough, usually, that I can carefully fold it back, and stick it on my window. So let's try that one more time. I have another one right here. Always a little harder doing this in reverse, but I'm sure, I'll make sure you can see what I'm doing. So, oh, nice and sticky. It's firm, dry. If I tap it right here, nothing comes on my finger except maybe a little bit of glitter. I fold this off, and wherever the glue is a little sticky, perfect, I know it's going to stick on my window. So this is, whoops, sorry. This is what it looks like on the back. You can see the glue, and you can still see some of the glitter. And I'm going to stick it right here. There. So I now have 3 snowflakes that, once this is all over, I can actually put on my window and have my own decorations. And as you know, no snowflake is the same as another snowflake. Each one's individual. So however you want to make your snowflake clings, they're going to be perfect just for you and to share with everybody else. So that's our snowflake window cling video for Take Your Library to Your Child Day.